Oh yeah, peace everybody, what's good? It's that boy George Malachi Williams, and you and I are tuned to New Media Today USA. Let's go. All right, everybody, I got some good news for y'all today, man. Something that I have been advocating for a little bit now. If you look at my past videos on my channel, I've been advocating for this for the past couple videos. All right, today is January 14th, 2021. It's 11:25 at night. I'm here in Miami shooting this video late at night. Should have shot it earlier, but it is what it is. Hey, man, well, anyway, this topic is about Manny Pacquiao, Errol Spence, and Ugas. Now, what does Manny Pacquiao, Errol Spence, and Ugas have in common? Well, they all are in the welterweight division, and they all are champions. Basically, the WBA just announced that if Manny Pacquiao goes ahead with his plans to fight Conor McGregor in July, that they will strip him of the WBA belt. Now, as you know, I've been talking about this in my past videos. You see what I'm saying? They need to strip Manny Pacquiao. I understand Manny Pacquiao is busy. He's a senator in the Philippines. I get all of that. But if you're busy and you're a senator, you can't fight. You do not hold the WBA championship belt hostage. He should not be allowed to hold the belt hostage. If he's not fighting, it's going to be almost 2 years before he fights, right? So he fought Keith Thurman in 2019. I want to say maybe it was like the summer of 2019. So by the time he fights again, it'll be the summer of this year. That's going to be 2 years. We can't have you holding the belt for 2 years. You see what I'm saying? So right now, Ugas is the WBA regular championship holder right now. Manny Pacquiao is the WBA Super Welterweight Champion. Now I don't know what the hell that is, and then Ortiz is the WBA Gold Champion, Gold WBA Champion. So they got too many damn belts in the WBA right now. But that's neither here nor there. So the good news is this: WBA is going to strip Manny Pacquiao of the title. If he don't fight someone in the top 10 within the WBA, they're going to strip him of the belt. And then once they strip him of the belt, they're going to elevate Ugas to the regular Super Welterweight Champion. So now there's going to be, PBC is going to have 3 belts on their side. Errol Spence has the IBF and the WBC. Ugas will have the WBA. Manny Pacquiao will be stripped. Okay, so now what's going to happen is this. Once that happens, then they're going to make a fight. PBC is more than likely going to make a fight with Ugas and Errol Spence for them to be unified champion. Errol Spence is already unified champion with the WBA, with the WBC and IBF. But if Ugas can get that WBA belt, because if they strip Manny Pacquiao of that title, Ugas is going to get elevated. You see what I'm saying? And then that's going to be a fight between Ugas and Errol Spence. If Errol Spence can take care of business, he will have 3 belts: the WBA, WBC, and IBF. And then that'll even make that fight with him and Terrence Crawford even more bigger if or when they get a chance to fight. Terrence Crawford's contract is up with Top Rank in October of this year. So once his contract is up, he can be a free agent and he can negotiate whatever he wants to negotiate. Because I think when a boxer has a promoter, they have to pay the promoter 30%. So once he's able to get free of Top Rank out of his contract, he won't have to pay them 30% anymore. You see what I'm saying? So he'll be the hottest free agent in boxing, Terrence Crawford. So that's why I say that I think Terrence Crawford should fight Shawn Porter. I hope that Shawn Porter activates that mandatory clause. If he activates the mandatory clause, and then Bob Arum is not going to pay the money that Shawn Porter wants, it'll go to purse bid. If it go to purse bid, Al Heyman will have to foot the bill. He'll pay Shawn Porter the $2.5 million that he wants to fight. He'll have to pay Terrence Crawford his money, and then they'll fight that fight on PBC. That'll get Terrence Crawford publicity with on PBC Network on Fox, and then we'll get a chance to see that matchup between Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. I mean, between Terrence Crawford and Shawn Porter. I would love to see that fight. I'm clamoring for that fight because I think this fight will do good for Terrence Crawford. Personally, I think Terrence Crawford would beat Shawn Porter. I know Shawn Porter is going to come with headbutts. He's going to play that football style. I don't think it's going to work with Terrence Crawford. I think he's going to keep the distance on him. I think he's going to keep that jab on him. He's going to catch him with check hooks. Of course, Shawn Porter is athletic and he has good footwork, but Terrence Crawford is athletic and he has good footwork also. So, you got 2 guys, and then Terrence Crawford has a 74-inch arm reach. So I just like Terrence Crawford in that match. If he can get by Shawn Porter, which I think he will, he'll probably knock him down 1 or 2 times. He'll probably beat him like 8 rounds to 4 if he don't stop him. I think if he do that, that'll make that fight with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford a whole lot bigger. You see what I'm saying? If we can make that fight a whole lot bigger, that'd be huge. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I love about that. So that's a good thing. So I did take some notes. So now, as long as Ugas becomes the official WBA title holder, because if they strip Manny Pacquiao, because Manny Pacquiao is saying that he's not going to fight anyone else right now. He wants to fight Conor McGregor in the UFC. He wants to get some of that. It's not going to be a UFC fight. It's going to be a boxing match. So he's going to fight Conor McGregor, cash out on that, and then he may fight Errol Spence because Manny Pacquiao is not a PBC fighter. He fought on PBC for 2 fights. He fought for the on Adrian Broner, and he fought for PBC for Keith Thurman. And outside of that, that was it. So Manny Pacquiao will have to. He's a free agent, so he can negotiate his own terms. In order for him to fight Terrence Crawford, because it was talks that he would fight Terrence Crawford, Manny Pacquiao wants $20 million. Bob Arum said he don't have the money to pay Manny Pacquiao $20 million. And I don't know if anybody from the PBC is going to pay Manny Pacquiao $20 million to fight anyone in the PBC. Because that's a lot of money. You see what I'm saying? So, other than that, guys, that's it. Do you think it's great that the WBA is going to strip Manny Pacquiao of his title if he doesn't defend it within these next 5-6 months? Or do you think that Manny Pacquiao should be able to hold the title hostage? Me personally, I think that they should strip him of the belt. He's not fighting. He's not boxing. It's not fair to the younger fighters. Let the younger fighters fight for the belt. And then, we'll see, man. If Errol Spence, if they strip him, then Errol Spence can fight Ugas. We can see if they can unify the rest of those titles. And then that'll make the fight even bigger with Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence if that fight was to materialize. As long as Errol Spence fight Sean Porter. If he fights Sean Porter, that'd be great. Because I think the fans, we need a great fight from Terrence Crawford. I love Terrence Crawford. He's my favorite fighter. But I want to see him in there with the Sean Porter. I really do. Because I really think that this will really bring the best out of him. And other than that, that's it, guys. Tell me what you think. Do you think I'm right in my assessment and WBA stripping Manny Pacquiao of the title if he don't fight soon? Or do you think he should just keep the belt? Other than that, that's it. Please share, like, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And also, you are watching New Media Today USA. This is our boy George Malachi Williams signing out. Peace.